and welcome back to the Dutch Angle. I'm Kylie, and joining me today will be some Hope football players and our very own movie critic, Madison Palmatier. Today, we're starting the year off strong with yet another great episode. We have the inside scoop on the famous Hope Hello, and an interview with some of the freshman football team, and yet another review given by a lady with 0 qualifications. Excited? Buckle up.
Hey freshmen, so you've been to Hope's campus for a couple weeks now, and you've probably noticed that people here are pretty friendly. If you ever find yourself in an awkward situation where you're not sure whether to say hi, ignore someone, or just smile, then don't worry. As a public service, the Dutch Angle is here to break down the science of the Hope Hello. The first thing you should do when approaching someone on the sidewalk is figure out whether or not you know them. Maybe you had a class with them but never talked to them, or maybe you just don't know the person. They all fall under the don't know them category. Appropriate responses are walking past them, staring at your phone, looking at the ground, looking at anything in the world but them. The second scenario is that you do know the person walking towards you. Now clearly if this person is your friend, you greet them like how you normally would greet a friend. However, if they're an acquaintance, that can get a little tricky. If you've had less than 2 conversations with the person, then your go-to move should be the closed mouth smile, the CMS. Avoid eye contact until you're about 3 to 5 steps away, and then look up and smile. Don't worry about how fake your smile is. The faker it looks, the better. Now, if you've talked to the person more than 2 times, but you still wouldn't consider them a friend, the appropriate action is a brief hello. Again, avoid eye contact until you get super close, and then look up and wait for them to make eye contact with you, and then give them the casual hey. Whatever you do, don't say what's up or how's it going, because those words will open up a conversation that you probably don't care for, and it just leads to an awkward interaction on both sides. And that's how you properly execute the Hope Hello. Tune in next time where we'll show you how to properly shun someone who goes to Calvin College.
Hey everyone, I'm Madison Palmatier, and welcome to the year's first unqualified movie review. To start off this new year, we'll be taking a closer look at my favorite animated series of all time, Camp Camp. Camp Camp is an animated series created and produced by a team at RoosterTeeth Productions. The first episode came out June 2016, and it's currently in its 4th season. The show takes place at a totally legitimate, 100% not a scam summer camp located by Lake Lilac, Camp Campbell. There, we get to experience the adventures of Max, a jaded 10-year-old that hates everything, Neil, a scientist wishing he was in an air-conditioned lab instead of the forest, and Nikki, an agent of chaos. Watching over them is David, the annoyingly cheerful camp counselor, and Gwen, the most relatable character of all times. Yeah, the show is animated and about a summer camp, but don't let that fool you. It gives off some major South Park vibes, meaning it's certainly not a kids' show. The show's dark humor and morally ambiguous characters keeps things interesting. And who doesn't love low-budget, dangerous camp activities and camp feuds with the 2 other, also non-fraudulent, camps across the lake? And to make things even better, the episodes are only 10 minutes long, making it the perfect length for a study break or to fill the 30-minute gap you have in between classes. Now, it's time for a rating, and I'd like to take a moment to introduce you to the new Dutch Angle Scale of Excellency. This is a scale from 1 to 3 Hope anchors, 1 being not so great, 2 being mediocre, and 3 being amazing. Don't worry, decimals are included in the scale for detail. Watching Camp Camp is sure to teach you how to poorly supervise children, escape the FBI with some success, and you might even learn a life lesson worth noting. Possibly. But if not, rest assured that there will certainly be laughs along the way, which will earn Camp Camp its rating of 3 anchors. I highly suggest you head over to RoosterTeeth.com to check it out.
I'd probably say getting in the routine of being able to time manage practice and getting your homework done on time while just having a positive mindset with the amount of commitment that it takes.
Yeah, I would agree with that a lot. For me personally, it's staying engaged. I'm redshiring this year. I had hip surgery, so I'm not really practicing that much, and I'm staying engaged with my brothers and just going all in this year.
You know, that's pretty easy. I'd have to say trying. Won the conference the past few years, you know. But we'll take him down this year. We'll win the conference.
We beat Trident. We win the MIAA.
Heard it here first.
Yep.
I'd say my favorite thing about being a student athlete is just having a built-in group of friends. With football, you come in 2 weeks before everybody else, or a week and a half, and you just make a lot of close friendships before anybody even comes, so that creates a lot less stress for you.
Yeah, and kind of to build off that, you kind of have a lot of mentors to start with all these coaches. Hope is different than a big school with football, whereas I'm able to talk and have a personal relationship with everyone on staff instead of just my position coach, which I think is pretty cool.
My wide receiver is going to be Calvin Johnson, gone too soon. My dream quarterback throwing to, I'm loyal to the soil, Kirk Cousins.
Greatest wide receiver of all time, Randy Moss, gotta choose him. Quarterback, I'm gonna have to go with Peyton Manning in his prime.
Thanks for joining us for the first episode of the year. Once again, I'm Kylie, joined by Madison and a few members of the Hope community. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at The Dutch Angle. See you next time.